Have you ever felt that even when everything seems fine, something still feels incomplete, like a shadow is always following you? There was a shadowy creature named Shadow. Shadow liked to sneak into people's lives and make everything seem dark and gloomy. When Shadow appeared, everything felt heavy and slow. It was as if all the joy had disappeared. Today I am going to tell you the story of such a shadow. A boy named Alex sat silently on his bed. His eyes were fixed on the wall, but his mind was somewhere else. Suddenly, there was a movement in one corner of the room. A shadow slowly began to take form. It wasn't scary nor aggressive, but it carried a strange heaviness. Its name was Shadow. Shadow slowly crept into Alex's life. It had a way of making people forget what they loved to do. Things that used to make them happy suddenly didn't anymore. First, Alex stopped talking to his friends. Then he lost interest in food. Then sleep. Even at parties, he just sat quietly. The worst part was that people felt ashamed of Shadow. They worried that others would judge them if they knew Shadow was around. While Shadow whispered in his ear, "You don't belong here. You're not good enough." And somehow, those words started to feel true. So they spent a lot of energy pretending everything was okay when it really wasn't. This pretending made them feel even more tired and alone. In the morning, Alex stood in front of the mirror. He tried to smile, but the smile never stayed. Shadow had now become a part of him. You couldn't see it, but it was always there. And Alex kept pretending to be okay in front of everyone. But one day, Alex decided that he didn't want to hide from Shadow anymore. Alex met a friend at the coffee shop. For the first time, he spoke about Shadow, and that friend just listened silently, held his hand, and said, "I understand." In that one moment, something melted inside Alex. He felt the kind of light. The journey after that wasn't easy, but each day got better. Sometimes he painted. Sometimes he went jogging. Sometimes he just sat and watched the sunrise. He started therapy. He began writing. He began to understand Shadow. He realized that shadows can visit anyone's life, but there are ways to face them and overcome them. Today, it's the same room, but now the window is open, curtains sway, and the breeze flows in. Shadow is still there, but now it stays behind. Smaller, quieter, because now Alex is not alone. Now he has understanding, courage, and light. If you ever feel like a shadow is following you, too, don't stay silent. Speak up to someone close, to a professional, or to yourself, because a golden day is waiting for you.